Greetings and welcome to another edition of The Great Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Praise be to Goddess. Well, here it is, a Tuesday, and I do apologize. I've been so busy that I was unable to make a video last week. I tried and I tried, but I just had way too much work to do, and I wasn't able to manage it. I wasn't able to fit in a video. So I'm hoping that this video makes it up to you that I wasn't able to make a video last week, and I do apologize for not making the video on time and denying you my pearls of wisdom, whatever whatever you derive from my videos, I don't know. But anyway, how was my week? Well, over the weekend, like last weekend, I had an 81-page reading assignment, 81 pages. And apparently this is typical of second year literature courses, but this is just a first year course. But my prof is really strict. She's terrible. She's draconian. And for just these little freshmen, these little first year students at a community college, she's giving them 81 pages to read over the weekend. Nobody read even the handout. So nobody likes her. Everybody's skipping working on her class. The guy that usually sits at my tables, he actually skipped class. He didn't even bother showing up. And nobody, she said, let's have a show of hands of who read the handout. I was the only one who raised my hand. Everyone had their hands down. Nobody read the handout. So if they're not going to do the work and they're not going to put in the effort, I mean, it's an $800 class, right? $800 plus books and materials is another. So the books and materials were at least $93 used. So it's an $893 class, and they're not going to put in the work. It must not be their money. It must be their parents' money. But anyway, nobody did the work. Nobody did the work, and I had to answer her questions about the handout because nobody read it. And I don't know if I get extra credit for that or not. Probably not. Maybe I get regular credit and the class loses credit. I don't know. But the class has not been participating. When she says any questions, nobody has any questions. Nobody has any questions, any comments, or anything. Nobody has anything to say, including me, because it's all social issues. I mean, what kind of questions could you possibly have about social issues, right? Are you supposed to offer an opinion and say, no, tainted meat is good, or something like that? I mean, there's nothing really to say. There's nothing really to say or any questions to ask about it. It's just not the sort of material you want to ask questions about. So she picked some bad topics for us to cover. She's making us watch videos about child abuse. She's making us tackle social issues like racism and immigration and illegal immigration, and a lot about immigrants, a ton about immigrants, and about race, and about tainted meat and social issues like that. I mean, it's not a fun class. It really isn't. It's not fun at all. And we have to read The Alienist, which is about a serial killer. I mean, she's really gruesome. And she said, it's got it all. Mystery, action, suspense. What more could you want? I don't agree. I do not like that sort of a book. It's just not my cup of tea. It's not my cup of tea. I won't give it away. I won't. No spoilers for The Alienist for those of you who want to read it. But I have to read it and write my big thesis paper on it. So, enough about me. As you know, Valentine's Day is coming up, which is a Christian holiday. Saint Valentine is a Christian saint. But Valentine's Day has a greater significance for us goddess worshippers, because that day, February 14th, is the day when priests and priestesses are initiated. Yeah. Initiated into the priesthood of goddess. And so for those of you who want to be priests and priestesses, design your own ritual. Design your own ritual for February 14th. And instead of celebrating Valentine's Day with hearts and chocolates and candy and roses, have a ritual. Have a ritual and become a goddess worshiping priest or priestess to goddess. And this to me is terrific. I can hardly wait to have a temple, and to initiate people into the priesthood and make them priests and priestesses. I can hardly wait. It'll be great. It'll be great having priests and priestesses to goddess. And what do priests and priestesses to goddess do? Well, we worship goddess. We talk to others about goddess. We make videos like this one where we talk about social issues and what's important to us. And we do all sorts of fun activities. You know, we have rituals and learn all sorts of neat things, you know, like learning about child care and about parenting and about the goddess and about health and about animals and the earth, environment. There's all sorts of different things we can learn about, as goddess worshippers, as priestesses and priests. And I only put priestesses before priests because women have come second for thousands of years, and it's just our turn. It's not sexist. It's not sexism against men. It's just our turn. So it's fair. It's fair. We get a turn too. So priestesses and priests to goddess. And, that season is almost upon us, so it's almost time for purification. Purification is right around the corner. It comes right after Valentine's Day and so Initiation Day. It comes right. Purification comes after Initiation Day. I can't tell you the exact date because I haven't figured it out. I haven't done the work yet. It's a lot of work figuring out these dates. But anyway, purification comes, and then after purification comes the Festival of the Maiden, which is the arrival of spring, and we're all looking forward to an early spring, right? The groundhog saw his shadow, right? So we're all looking forward to an early spring. So if spring is coming early, and indeed it has been coming early. We've been having a few Arctic blasts, but we've had freeze-thaw cycles, and it's shaping up to be a warm one this season. So if it's going to be extra warm, and maybe there will be some flooding for some folks, who live in the low-lying areas, which I don't recommend. Always build your house on highest ground in the area. It's just common sense. And if there is no high land, then get a big parcel of land and push all the soil together till it forms a hill. Or better yet, have the soil trucked in. That's better yet, because then your hill won't erode later on. Just ship in a bunch of dirt. But yeah, as far as purification goes, we celebrate purification every year, or we observe. It's not really a celebration, although it could be. But we observe purification every year, preparing ourselves to greet the Maiden goddess, who's innocent and pure in every way, and we love her because she's so good. She's such a good girl. You know that song, God is a Girl. That's the Maiden. God is a girl. So, goddess is indeed a girl. Just the maiden aspect of goddess. There's 3 aspects: maiden, mother, and crone. We just got done celebrating the crone aspect of goddess about a month ago. Well, actually, it's been a month and a half, hasn't it? It's been a little over. It's been almost 2 months. Almost 2 months. So, we're entering the time of the Maiden. It's getting close, people. It's getting really close. And once we enter the time of the Maiden, we're golden. We just celebrate all things spring. We celebrate all things spring and eat berries. Berries are the quintessential fruit for springtime, because it's the only fruit that's really available in spring is berries. At least if you didn't have refrigeration and trucking and destroying the environment with greenhouse gases, you would have berries to eat, right? Right? You would have early berries in your greenhouse, like raspberries and mulberries and strawberries. Those are the easiest to grow in a greenhouse anyway. So, make yourself strawberry shortcake with no whipped cream. Berry kissel, that's a good one. Berry kissel. Anything with berries in it. That's what we eat, is berries. I think there's possibly some desserts with jam in them. I think Charlotte Russe. A vegan Charlotte Russe would be awesome, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be awesome, a vegan Charlotte Russe? You'd have to make it with tofu. It'd probably be really healthy with tofu. But Charlotte Russe is a traditional raspberry dessert. I don't know if you can make macaroons from garbanzo bean drippings or not. I'm not sure. I've never tried it myself. I can't remember what it's called offhand. The word for garbanzo bean drippings escapes me. You drain off all the liquid from oh, wait. No, I can't remember it. Sorry. I don't use it myself, so I never bothered to remember it, but there's apparently many recipes you can make with it. Including macaroons and meringue of some sort. So enjoy the Festival of the Maiden when it comes, but it's not here yet. So we're looking forward to it, but it hasn't arrived yet. And we'll think all things Maiden will volunteer to babysit and have some babies. Having babies in the spring is so cliche, but you know how it is that babies are born in the springtime. And enjoy your ritual, initiating yourself into the priesthood of the goddess. I could call it priestesshood, but I don't know if there is such a thing as priestesshood. I guess you could call it priestesshood, but then that would exclude men. So we'll call it the priesthood, because that includes priestesses, also includes everyone. Boy, I seem to be having a bit of a sore throat. I guess I got sick, but I hope you have a good one on February 14th on Initiation Day, and have a great time initiating yourself into the priesthood or priestesshood. And if you're already a priest or priestess, go ahead and initiate yourself again, or celebrate a new year. Tie a new cloth on your waist and get yourself, like from a judo association, one of those belts. Like get yourself a black belt or something and tie it around your waist. And wear white robes, white robes for your initiation. If you're new to this, the color is a red rope around your waist. So you can get yourself if you're not too handy with sewing, you can buy yourself white robes online. Possibly a judo uniform that would work as well. A judo uniform, and tie a red rope around your waist. Get yourself a red belt. Not a real red belt, not like a leather belt, but a judo belt, a red judo belt. I don't know if judo belts come in red. You can try karate also. Karate, they would have karate uniforms and belts. And you can wear that to show that you're a priest or priestess. If you're handy with sewing, get yourself a sewing machine and sew yourself some long white flowing robes. And so you can even sew yourself a red belt. Or if you think that they're higher quality online, you can get them online from karate class. So that's it. Celebrate the Initiation Day. Initiate your friends. And I'll see you next time.